How do you tackle power cuts? What's the common alternative source of electricity? Yes, it's the generator. Let's see how an electric generator works. Electric generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction and converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. An electrical generator consists of following parts: a permanent magnet, a rotating coil, conducting brushes, 2 rings, and an axle. The coil ABCD, usually made of copper, is placed between the 2 poles of the permanent magnet. It is rotated inside the magnetic field mechanically by rotating the axle externally. This induces a current in the coil. The 2 ends of the coil are connected to 2 separate rings attached to an axle. The inner sides of the rings are insulated from each other and the axle. 2 conducting stationary brushes, B1 and B2, touch the external conducting edges of the 2 rings. These brushes are generally made of carbon or copper. The axle is rotated to move the coil in such a way that arm AB moves up and arm CD moves down. By applying Fleming's right-hand rule, the induced current is generated in these arms along the direction DCBA. The current in the external circuit moves from B1 to B2. After half a rotation, arm CD starts moving up and the arm AB moves down, which changes the direction of induced current. Now the current in the external circuit flows from B2 to B1. Such a current, which changes direction in a circuit after equal intervals of time, is called an alternating current, abbreviated as AC, and the device is called an AC generator. In order to get a unidirectional flow of current, a device called the commutator is used instead of 2 separate rings. A commutator keeps the current flowing in one direction instead of back and forth. In this case, the stationary brushes form contact with opposite parts of the commutator. As the coil turns, it cuts across the magnetic field and current is induced. At the first half turn of the coil, the contacts between commutator and the brushes get reversed. Each brush now touches the opposite segment that it had been touching during the first half turn. By doing so, the brushes keep the current moving in one direction only. Such a device, which generates a direct current that flows in only one direction, is called a DC generator.